Hi, it's day 24 of our 40 days through the Gospel of John. We're still in John 11 and we're still in the story of Jesus and his friend Lazarus and his sisters Mary and Martha. Jesus has delayed coming to visit Mary and Martha even though he knows Lazarus is ill and Lazarus has died. And when he gets there, Martha is quite bemused as to why he wasn't there, and if he had been there, he could have stopped him from dying. We pick it up in verse 22 where she says, "But I know that even now God will give you whatever you ask." Jesus said to her, "Your brother will rise again." Martha answered, "I know he'll rise again in the resurrection at the last day." Martha heard this news that her brother was going to be raised back to life, and she's got a confidence and a faith in a day to come, the last day, the judgment day, when the world comes to an end, the belief that the resurrection will occur. But Jesus turns to her and he says this, he says, "I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live even though they die." It's great that Jesus turns Martha's attention from a future day to today. He translates her attention from, in the very end, when we all get raised back to life, everything will be sorted out then. And Jesus says, no, today is the day. I am the resurrection and the life. I am really looking forward to heaven. Some find it a bit weird how much I'm looking forward to heaven. It's not that I don't enjoy here, but I'm really looking forward to heaven. But Jesus says, there's a life to be lived here. There's an abundant life that he has for us here, and we don't have to wait for heaven to experience that. He also says that he is the resurrection. I've got a few notes on the home screen on my phone to help remind me of some great principles and verses in the Bible. And one of the notes that I've written on my phone says, if Jesus can raise a man from the dead, he can turn around any situation. And it's from this story I was thinking of that. This story where Jesus goes to raise Lazarus from the dead. If Jesus is the resurrection, if that's who he is, not just what he does, but who he is, then he can turn around any situation. He is the source of life, and he is the source of resurrection back to life. I know I've clung on to that principle a number of times. Maybe you need to too. That whatever you're facing, if Jesus can raise a man from the dead, then he can turn around any situation you're facing. Well, keep trusting in him. He is the resurrection and the life. Have a great day.